What's good, fam? Welcome to the Skatemobb podcast. We are about to take the streets by storm. Get ready to hang out with us. From tricks to trips and everything in between. We'll be talking to pros, amateurs, and beginner skaters. Sharing stories, hyping up the community. Whether you're a seasoned skater or just getting started. Or we could just chat. So buckle up, stay tuned, it's about to get real.
All right, everyone. Welcome to the Skatemobb podcast. This is your host, Hyperbike, and I am here today with Johnny Sabes, director of Level Up Skate Park. He is a father, producer, skater, director, and actually, we are here live I'm with him right now in the skate park. Welcome.
Yeah, we're in the park. Thanks for having me, brother. I appreciate you.
Yes.
Hyping it up. I love it.
This is a dream. This is a dream come true. Thank you for the invite, and thank you, for being a guest here. I'm speechless right now. This is a great opportunity. Everyone, Level Up Skate Park is located in Brick, New Jersey, about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours away from the city. Good drive if you leave early and get here on time when it opens, and pay your session fees and all that stuff. And, it goes back into the community after a long, good skate and stuff like that. Great environment out here. It's pretty cool. Good parking, a lot of parking out here. Plus, there's a McD's across the street, so you can't beat that. Yes, Johnny, what's up? What's going on? It's like, this is crazy. Like, I'm in the middle of the skate park talking to you right now.
We're on top of a ramp. Give them the visual. We're on top of the ramp right now. 4.5-foot ramp. Next to us is the 20-foot long half pipe. And then we have our quarter that we're on right now. And then we have what we call our super mini mega, which is like a mega ramp that we get in Woodward, actually built by Mr. Jimmy Hake that builds Woodward and many other things. Amazing builder, now amazing friend. And we have a couple down rails, not down rails, like hubbas, like 16, 18 feet long. We have a 16-foot high vert wall and a couple little quarters to round it out, and an open spot. So it's we tried to utilize every possible inch of this place. There's wall rides, there's gaps, there's rails. We're going to have add-on night. We're going to add more like rainbow rails, some movable actual rails, and some flat bars. So we can accommodate every sport from blades, boards, bikes, roller skates, and, of course, inline all day.
Guys, this park is amazing. It's a couple months in, full business. This is amazing. Nice and clean. Yo, as a skater myself, I'm very, very impressed with what, the outcome is here. Like he said, the copings, the grind, the wall rides, it's insane. Good job, John. Good job.
Thank you, brother. Jimmy, I told Jimmy and his brother Zach, who built it, my master builders, I said I could, with honor, say I built 0.2% of this skate park. And I am honored to build 0.2%.
This is great. So how do you feel right now? How do you feel?
Dude, it's been really quite a blessing. I was telling you when you walked in the door and I saw you here with your smiling face, I said, bro, Skatemobb in the building. And, dude, the skate fam has been coming out about, I skated back in 1999. That's kind of when I stopped skating. I skated back in the day. I was blessed to be in a couple sessions with Ross Rivera, Ryan Jackalone. Ray Mendez used to come down to my park in, Asbury Park, New Jersey, Casino Skate Park. When the OG people from Woodward built that one. So I was kind of like just in it from the beginning. Skating was always my passion. It was always something it teaches you never to give up. It gives you heart. It gives you that fire, like Rocky says, man. And it's like, it's something that I've always went to when I was having a bad time. Someone always went to and like, oh, man, when crap hits the fan, it's like, what do? Oh, you get your blades on. You go for a roll. You hit a grind. You feel good about yourself. And you move on. You roll on. So, about 2 years ago, I was working for a town in Belmar, New Jersey. And I kind of wanted to bring back the community. I was their multimedia director. I was doing their video and social media. And they were trying to build a Belmar skate park because the other one got shut down. But long story longer, through politics and BS and everything else, I came up with a proposal to try to bring a skate park to the town. And I learned, well, I can make some money and help the community at the same time. So I quit my job of doing that and of my side job doing social media marketing I did for 20 years. And I said, let's go 100% into the skate park. And I manifested meeting a gentleman at a diner. And I was in my only button-down shirt, I said, here's my business proposal. This is what I'm doing. And he says, I own a laundromat a couple towns over. I'd love to close that down and invest in you. So he decided he wants to invest and level up. And he was one of the only men, Scott Rubman. He put his money where his mouth was. He followed my passion. He understood what I was trying to do. And he got to me where we are today. About 2 years later, said and done. Actually, right when I met you, Mike, about 2-3 years ago, as my point I was saying is I was telling him about this park.
I think you told me. I remember. Yeah.
Yeah, and I kept it quiet until things got to get more realized. But I really kept it quiet. I didn't tell anyone really about it, until I got to the point where like there was wood in the building. Until we had Jimmy Hake and there was wood in the building, I really kind of kept it. And even then, man, I was still counting my blessings that we had the space. We were leasing the space. We were in Brick, New Jersey, and just very thankful. So that when it came out, man, like it was like we did it. Now what's next? We own wood. So what do we do next? It's kind of where we're at right now.
It's gonna come. This is great. That's wonderful. And that's a strive. When you want something, you're gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? And that's totally wonderful. And the journey is just beginning. This is the beginning.
Dude, it's just the beginning.
This is the beginning, and that's the hard part, because you get clueless and shit. So it's gonna be great. Congratulations on that.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate you.
So how high are the ramps here? And what's the highest point on the?
So
the
we
ramp
have
here?
so there's like 2 sets, let's say. So we have 2 little quarters. One's like 12 feet. One's like 8 feet. And basically, those are a bit more steeper, let's say, right? But they're not a big cut. Like if you've been, I'm trying to think of any examples, because you guys are not from around here. The skate parks around here, but they're not too steep. Like some skateboard ramps have like they're meant for like doing like little wall hits and stuff. They're not that steep. But they're easy to do. I've been blessed to teach like 7 kids how to drop it on a skateboard and on rollerblades. And then we have a quarter, which is about 26 feet long, that with a little raised coping. It's got nice thick rails. People seem to enjoy them once they learn how to do it. They really seem to enjoy them and lock on good, borders and blades. And that's 4.5. But the way Jimmy builds with his master brain is he builds about 4 feet of it. And then the other 0.5 is like we call it the gagunk. So when you go to the ramp, gagunk. Right when we hit that air, he builds that gagunk. So one, if you wanted to make it with a wall ride, do whatever you want to do, he has options to build.
Are you at that gagunk yet when you go up the ramp? Do you feel it? I can't feel that shit.
Oh, dude, we got the gagunk, bro. So we have to teach people.
That's
like,
tough.
When they get to the ramp, you'll see even like in beginner skaters, like they jump to the rail, right? Better than me. You ride that rail all the way up.
Street skaters. Park skaters is different from street. So
it's a little different.
Yeah,
so what we tell
different.
people here is like use the ramps. They're fast. They're made out of skate light, but with the honeycomb. So it's like we have all hardwood floors for you listeners out there. All hardwood floors, very more forgiving than concrete. Slides real nice, and depending on your wheels, you got to come here with a little softer wheels. There's the pro tip. But once you got your wheels down, like this is fun like no other, man. We got roll-ins for any level. We have rails that are just the right height. You don't even need to jump up. You can go right into the ground. They come from the ground all the way up. And you could, kind of really, like the name says, level up in every aspect of all sports, starting where you're at. And if you don't, we have classes and camps to kind of help you through that. We have our week-long camps in the summer, mini camps that are 3 hours and 3 days, and then we have our drop-in. You kind of just come in, see what you like, and one of our coaches will, help you in any sport.
This is great. It's a very professional park. If
you.
you're definitely a new skater coming into the skating industry or the skate culture, even if it's biking, skateboarding, inline, scootering, this is a place where you can come and learn. I can see it automatically. If you want to be by yourself, if you want to be with just a small group of people, this is definitely the spot to be here. This is incredible. I wish I had this when I was a kid.
Right.
This is like a blessing just to see this. And I was so itching to come over here. I'm following you on Instagram. I'm looking at the progress. Progress is great. And I'm like, oh my God, I gotta go. And
You're here.
Yeah. This is dope. It's even if you're an adult skater, this park is like amazing. This is like a dream come true. And it's here. So you guys, you need to come visit this skate park. If you got a whip, rent the car, rent the bus.
Mass transit, and I'll pick you up. How'd that?
Mass transit, you can figure it out. The more people, this is exclusive, and it's just the beginning.
Thank you, buddy.
This is just the beginning.
And we got
And
deals for you people too. Sorry to cut you off. We got some deals for you guys. On Fridays and Saturdays, the BOGOs. So basically, the ticket's like $10. 7 to 9, it's $15. And then we're gonna have different competitions, events,
contests,
things like that.
yes. Contests is very important.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, contests when we were young, they were really competitive. I don't think they're competitive now.
There's nothing like
anything,
ASA
right?
anymore, is there?
No.
I don't think so.
You gone to ASAs before?
Watched.
is-
No, I used to
watched on
skate.
TV?
The biggest I ever got is I skated in the Warp Tour when you could, and I
Nice.
did demos, and I had a couple local, surf sponsors,
And
the shops and stuff.
These are for those of you that don't know, NIS is like a national inline skate series back in the early '90s and the ASA early 2000s, late '90s and stuff like that. Those are like the real contests and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So now, like a contest now,
Yeah.
it's like new people. They don't
Yeah.
know what the heck is going on and stuff like that.
Well, they're building it from the ground up again. I
Yeah.
mean, we saw it. Rollerblading factually, as Chris Edwards will tell you, homie. It would be like
Shouts to Chris Edwards.
Shout out to Chris. Like he'll tell you like it went from this whole big to do. We were the highest grossing extreme sport of all time. Like dismantling skateboarding, everything.
Yep.
And we for some reason it went away. But they started building it from the ground up. Forest bias type of scenario. You know what I mean? Like we started building it in the streets, and it came up, and then pioneers. Like John Julio and everyone else. Ray Mendez and all tons of names I can't even say them all. Right, take up all the time.
Yeah,
And so
yeah.
many OGs like yourself.
Yeah.
Hyper Mike doing it.
Thank you.
Skatemobb. So like, I mean, it's like
Yeah,
I'm seeing
Skatemobb
people.
is a new thing, yeah.
I'm seeing people. Level up. Right, we're all
Yep,
leveling
there's
up, and the
Skatemobb
idea
is
is to do it
definitely a
together,
level
man.
up,
We
yeah.
all got to do it together and change the game again.
Yeah, definitely gonna change it. Yeah, with the Skatemobb, it's the same thing. People could look at it. Oh, that's a mean name. Actually, it's not a mean name. It's a perfect name.
Mm-hmm.
It fits to everything. You know what I'm saying? And Skatemobb is a level up.
Mm-hmm.
That's different thing. That's pretty dope.
Well, I look at Skatemobb as like family. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
that's
like
what- yeah.
that kind of. I told you I cried podcast. Like it's like the idea of like, because if you see
Don't
my
do it. Don't do
social-
it.
What don't do it. Don't do it. What I'm gonna do right now. No, what's funny is like it's on my personal and stuff like I'll call everyone Skate Fam. You know, and that's what
Skate
it is.
fam,
And,
yep.
and that's what kind of resonated with me with Skatemobb is like. That's your mom. That's your people. That's your people coming out. You know what I mean? Like, you can talk to anyone, and everyone thinks, oh, I'm coming back after 21 years. Everyone's coming back after 21 years.
Everyone's
About
coming
it. No,
back,
no
yeah.
one's unique in that respect, other than we all have our own story, and we can level each other up with these stories. And so that's why I'm a big fan of Skatemobb podcast.
Nice. Thank you, man. This is great. I can't wait to we meet again.
Yes, sir.
And do the podcast. It's gonna be great. We can even have more people.
Mhm.
No, this is just a one-on-one session, everyone.
Yeah.
We out here. If you're just tuning in now, we are at the Level Up Skate Park in Brick, New Jersey. So it's about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours away.
About an hour and a half, if you're lucky.
Yeah, I come from up north.
It can be
up
3
north.
on a Friday. Don't come down on a Friday. I love you guys. Don't come down on a Friday. It'll be over 3 hours, but it'll be worth it though.
Yeah, for sure. Even if you come by yourself for like half an hour and just rip, you the man. You're gonna get it in. The newcomers, like this is great.
Well, in the wintertime, we had 2-hour sessions, and you'd get online like, oh, I'm not going to spend that money to come out for 2 hours. I challenge people, if you can go out here back to back, because it's a small, big park, so everything you hit, you're not pumping across the track. You're literally hitting after trick after trick after trick.
Yep.
Jimmy Hague made it, but my design elements was I wanted a launch box, a wall ride, and long rails, and European style. So European style is all hardwood floors. It's just back-to-back tricks. So once you get used to it, it's just back-to-back.
This park is great because they have some parks I see on Instagram, like indoors, like in the bottom of the basements and shit. And it's like they don't have this out there.
Yeah.
This is an exclusive. You know what I'm
Yes, sir.
saying? Oh man, wow.
I'm blown away by how much you're blown away. Thank you, brother.
Yeah, for sure. I wish I can skate, but I'm a year into my injuries, so
Yeah, man.
physical therapy and all that
Yeah,
stuff,
much prayers for that.
and it's tough. I want to go on skating. I want to go skate. It's
Just wear like 3 wrist guards. You'll be good.
I gotta wear. Yeah. Man.
Bubble wrap.
What's our time? 10 minutes. All right. We got a few moments. All right.
You doing a pause?
No. I was letting you know the time.
Oh.
So John.
Yes, sir.
So let's go. Let's take it back. So what inspired you skating back in the day? Like, what was your first pair of skates? Like,
well, the first real spare case was Tarmac CEs. That was definitly
Tarmac CE.
And I'm dyslexic, so my dumb ass is like, "What does CE stand for?" And I was like, "Oh no, okay, Chris Edwards got it." But it was the first ones I ever had. We're gonna go back.
Yeah,
back.
let's go back. Like, what started?
Let's get back to the '80s, baby.
Let's
there's these things I just looked them up the other day. They're called Flash Tracks. They were the skates that you like. They were the original Ewans. They strapped to your shoes. You put them in over your shoes.
Okay,
And they were like it was like a boot adjustable skate. Flash Tracks. Nice. Look it up. It's crazy.
And the frame comes off.
Like it would be adjustable to any size.
Okay.
And you just put your shoe in it.
Okay.
And strap your shoe to it.
You gotta show me that one day.
Yeah. No, it's pretty funny. So that was like my first thing after roller skates, right? But what ended up happening was we were, I played every sport, with the friends. We did street hockey.
Street hockey, yeah.
We got the street hockey, and we do our game. And then there was garbage cans. We started just jumping over to garbage cans. And then again, we keep bringing up the history. Chris Edwards and the team, just started doing tricks. ESPN started picking it up. He started watching it. And
Airborne. So you had to see Airborne then, right?
What's up?
You had to see Airborne, the movie.
Oh, Airborne's one of my favorite movies of all time. I'm trying to do that trip trying to plan for that thing.
Nice.
Yeah, no, Airborne was a jam, bro.
Yeah, that was a starter right
Mitchell
there.
Guzin all day.
That was like my skate video back in the
Dude,
day.
that was it, man. I would watch that to get pumped up when there's the stair section. And he's like, yeah, and that's guitar in the background. Yeah, I went skating.
That's great.
And Seth Green. Yeah, they had that podcast with Chris, and they did that. And Seth Green was on it. It was pretty sick.
Oh, shit. I got to check that out.
It was really cool.
Shouts to Chris Edwards, man.
Yeah, man.
Shouts to Chris.
So it's kind of that. It's just seeing the pioneers go, and then, like, that first time waxing up a curb, and you didn't know what you were doing. Just whacking curbs up, and, like, you're trying to hit this curb, and you're not moving anywhere. You know what I mean? Because you had nothing down other than just seeing, people do it in L.A. Like, ESPN used to run all those old videos on ESPN with Arlo, Brian Bell. We had a couple other OGs in there, Brooke Howard Smith, like just doing stuff. And you would see it and you would obtain that because I was lucky that I kind of got into it when it was starting. So, like, in the beginning, all you could do is like a soul grind on the front side. If you were doing that, you were killing it.
Did you have a crew?
We had the crew.
What was your crew? Did you have a name of your crew?
Well, I named it the Neptune Skate Committee.
Neptune?
NSC, baby. NSC.
Neptune.
That's the town we're from. That's in that town we're from. I'm gonna get jerseys one day. That was my manifesting goal. And I'll have you make them. NSC, baby.
Okay, Neptunes.
So we had that.
Shouts to Neptunes. If y'all still out there, thanks for tuning in.
Neptunes. But they got we had it was like in different townships. So it's different from the New York City, right? Like you guys are straight.
Yeah.
Like much respect,
rugged
it's street.
Yeah.
We didn't have the handrails you had. We had to build.
I
had a Bower box in my front lawn. You know what I mean? Like we built stuff.
Oh, we couldn't even build. So
we had the space. You guys had the dope,
had nothing.
the dope
we just had to go
places.
outside.
Yeah. So you guys went outside. I mean, like I used to watch No Limits. That was one of my favorite videos ever.
Yeah,
used to watch that.
No Limits. That was a good one. Ryan Jackalone,
Ross Rivera, like that. Victor Calendario, like that. I mean, all
Calendar.
pumped up.
Shouts to Vic. I gotta get in contact with Vic.
Dude, he's the only one I haven't found out yet. I
Really?
keep hunting you all down. He's the only one I haven't found yet.
Yeah,
but like I got in. I would listen to that, watch that every day. Listen to the soundtrack, and that was another thing too, man. Like it built a culture, and then get into hoax, right? So you get into hoax series.
Hoax, yep.
So you get into that.
I was around doing that.
And you got Brian Smith. You got people like they were characters. That's I mean, like they built the culture around these people. They were almost like a reality show before there was reality shows. So you would see these people, and like I was blessed enough to hang out with Arlo doing drug receipts at Blading Cup 2 years ago.
Okay.
And like it was just family.
I want to try to get out there.
I grew up watching them. Yeah, it's dope. We should all go. We should go.
Yeah.
We should do a podcast out there, bro.
Yeah.
Let's do that. But yeah, so meeting all those people, it was just like I was trying to tell my friends, I'm like, dude, it's like working with Brad Pitt. I was like, here's the equivalent. Like, I mean, like these are like movie stars to me. These are people that shaped my life, my goals, my mindset.
Yeah.
So it was really cool just coming up in that. And so, like, the best I ever got, I was killing it a little bit. But, like, we had our crews. We had our baths. Our crew always won. So, that had to say something.
So the Neptunes, all right.
Neptunes got it.
So
Our
the
crew
Neptunes.
won. But we had, we used to,
was there another crew out there?
we were only the one that named ourselves, you know what I'm saying? But like,
we had our crew too.
We had
a crew.
Like I said, it was like different townships. So like be like the next town over. So I was 18, so I could drive. So like we'd go meet their crew.
Yeah, for sure.
There's one story, right?
We had that
a new trick would come out, like Top Acid would come out, right? And so we're learning Top Acid, and you would learn it and you'd get it right. And we had it down. And then we'd go to these other crews.
Twisty and all that stuff. You know what the hell to put your body.
Yeah, all that stuff, bro.
When you're grinding, right?
And we go meet these people, and they literally like everyone sees how they are, right? And then we're talking game, and we never talked junk. We just skated.
Nice.
And then they'd be like, "Oh well, we gotta go." You know what I mean? Because we beat them. You know what I mean? Like,
Nice.
and it wasn't any. It wasn't any. We all became our best friends after a while. You know what I mean? My boy Mike Burke, he skated. This dude was phenomenal, bro. Like, he had so much style and flair. Like, people, like, you knew who this guy was. We had a couple people like that. The guys that went to Woodward, basically. Anyone who went to Woodward came back a freaking superstar by the time they came back, you know?
Nice.
But we didn't have the, I skated in New York a couple times, Chelsea Piers a couple times.
Chelsea, okay.
Doing
Have
that.
you visited Chelsea lately? It's a monster, like a big skate park, like a big bowl.
There's a big bowl.
It's like, everything's giant.
Pier 23 is cool. That's a small little cool park. I like that. Or 25, 23, one of
the
those.
ones back was pretty good. That's fucking
yeah,
dope,
so I just got back in the community a while ago, and everyone was so receiving, and I just kind of kept with it, man. And when I had the opportunity to build a skate park, for our mental health, and I was like, dude, it's raining out, man. I need to skate now.
Reach out to them. If anybody's listening now, thank you for tuning in.
Yeah.
This is the Skatemobb podcast. I am with Johnny Sabes. Johnny Sabes for Level Up Skate Park. We just chit-chatting and talking about the skate park and his new establishment he got here. It's up in the works. It's still going. It's brand new right now. I can smell the wood.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, talk about the mental health thing you were talking about.
Yeah, so kind of, what ended up happening is, and so my ex-wife tells me, she's like, why are you quitting your things? I'm like, I don't quit. I learn, I pivot, and I move. And so anytime you learn, pivot, and move, you learn from your mistakes, you learn from what you did right. And I ended up, so I had this business plan. I was trying to get this skate park. And, a skater, we were in the Neptune skate park. And a skater came up and was like, I was telling my story a little bit when I got my business partner. And he goes, well, don't wait for anyone, do it yourself.
Yeah. Facts.
And I said, we didn't have a place yet. We were looking for a place for over a year and a half. And I was like, well, I feel bad for my business partner. I don't want to be asking for money, and I don't want to be beholden to anybody. I'm going to make my dreams come true. I'm going to level up.
Yes.
So I had the idea of creating a Level Up organization, which is a nonprofit that helps others with mental health using extreme sports.
Can we find you on
Insta,
Instagram?
Level Up organization on Instagram. And so what kind of happened was, I went gung-ho with that. And a lot of people, again, the skate fam came out and a big support. But when I talked to my business partner, so I make the nonprofit. Literally a month later, we find this location. I'm like, oh. And then, old business partners would never do what they say they were going to do. This guy, Scott, came out and was like, dude, I got you. Let's get it. He haggled the price. He got us in the building. We got our builders, and we just did it. And it was something where with support and understanding with him allowed us to have this building today. And that allowed my dream Level Up to come to fruition. So the idea of Level Up organization, the nonprofit, we decided to put that on the back burner because I could still help people with this for-profit park, feed my family, and then use the money that I would make from this and put it into the nonprofit so I could build facilities and programs for other people so that when it's rainy and you got to skate and you got to level up your brain and your body, you can head to your local skate park and not feel alone and just feel great just hitting the grinds and leveling up.
Level up in Brick, New Jersey. Sports and recreation. All right. Yeah, so if you want to find more information on that, he does have an Instagram. If you have IG, just search Level Up Skate Park, and it has like an L and an arrow on it, kind of like bluish. And it'll give you all the information on it, classes, little fun stuff that they're doing here. His dog. Speaking of your dog,
Skate Park Pup.
Yeah, he has like a dog here, right? Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And then we got pronounce his name right, Julian Cutlet, one of the greatest rollerbladers in the world, world champion. We're gonna premiere his movie.
Oh, yeah. Let's start over on that one.
Yes, sir.
So you're gonna have a premiere.
Yes, sir.
We're having a premiere soon. So you can tell everybody to come through.
Yeah, May 24th, man. Guys,
May 24th. That's pretty soon. So maybe, okay. So May 24th is Johnny and the Level Up Skate Park is having. Can I call you Johnny?
Yes, sir.
Johnny.
Sir.
Johnny. Okay.
Yeah, whatever you want.
Johnny's having a big party, a big gathering here at the Level Up Skate Park. He's gonna have a video premiere. What's it called?
24th from 7 to 9. Basically, it's gonna be the half-hour movie premiere. Whatever you would pay normally to get in, which is $15, gets you the movie premiere, and then a 2-hour session afterwards to skate. And we're just trying to bring the community together. A lot of people don't know about the European skaters and people doing crazy things.
European, that's a good scene. I actually before I came over here, I watched one of the Rosie's premieres on YouTube. I was like, yo, this fucking shit is crazy.
Dude, they're amazing out there.
Oh man, pretty sick.
Well, they keep it going too. They never stopped their competitions. We stopped all our competitions. They have like humongous ramps and stuff going on as we speak right now. One of the biggest tours is going on.
They're doing a great job out there.
So if you hear this on replay, you can always we're gonna have the premiere, but you can check out all the socials, and then you can check out Foot Moon, their Instagram as well, and it will be collaborate more with them. And they have a lot of great projects going on, skating related. Just straight up bangers everywhere you look with these guys. So check it out.
Okay. If you guys are tuning in now, this is we're here in the skate park, like literally in the middle of the skate park. Not in the middle, I mean, like on top of the quarter. Having a coffee.
Drinking some coffee.
This is one opportunity you cannot miss. So you want to wrap it up here? You want to say something before we hang this podcast up?
No, I just man, like I've been blessed to live in my passion, to help others, and to just really give back to the skate community what it's given to me.
Phenomenal.
So if you guys need somewhere to skate, if you want to come out with Skate Fam and just level up in any sport, in any aspect of your life, we're going to help you out here. So check out our camps, classes, drop-in classes, and open sessions 2 to 7. And we're here for you guys. Skateboarders, blades, BMX, roller skaters, where you at? Mm-hmm. And we're here for the whole family. So come on out. We're going to have open nights where you can bring your family, and even we're going to do you know how they have like a hatchet throwing, and that's like a fad, right? Well, we're going to have scooter night.
Nice. So
you can bring your family. We're going to have like 20 scooters here. You come for an hour, you have some fun and laughs, and you do something you've never done before. And one of the best skate parks in the East Coast.
Nice. Well, Johnny, it was a pleasure having you today.
All's mine. Pleasure's all mine, brother.
It's a pleasure. This is one amazing podcast. Until next time, everyone, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening with our guest, Johnny Sabes from Level Up Skate Park. You guys need to come visit. All right? Come visit. Okay.
At the same Brooklyn, you heard?
Thank you for tuning in to the Skatemobb podcast. Stay tuned for more exclusive content coming soon. If you enjoyed the show, please show your support by leaving a comment, liking, or subscribing to our social media platforms. That's all we ask for. Your support means a lot to us. #Skatemobb podcast. Peace.